Now, I'm sure you've heard about Venezuela's security detail, what they described happened in the commandeering of Maduro and the destruction of his military government. Now, anytime 20 soldiers come into a country unannounced, unseen, unheard, unknown, and take out hundreds of soldiers, ladies and gentlemen, these are super soldiers. Super soldier programs that William Cooper talked about, and Phil Snyder, and so many others. But I want you to understand, this is not an exercise of power. This is spiritual commandeering and spiritual muscle that has taken control of these particular individuals. Now, it's not just America who has these super soldiers. China has them, Russia has them, and North Korea has them. Japan, Iran, and Turkey. But America has been on this biological arms race with China and Russia for a very long time, since the 1940s. Now, you remember when Adolf talked about a master race? This was exactly what he was talking about. And what you have to understand and overstand is that this is the veil finally being lifted up. Lifted up from your eyes and lifted up from the world. Those who don't believe, you're going to see. Those who do believe, you're now seeing. So you have to understand, the movie Universal Soldier and so many other movies about biological arm races and Captain America, for example, this is exactly what they've been doing. Now, you've heard the story of a lot of people who made videos about how they use sophisticated drones to destroy a lot of places, right, within the confines of Venezuela. And what I need you to get you to understand, you should not be surprised by this. And if you are surprised by this, that's because you're not paying attention and you haven't been paying attention. But this is reality. This is what they're going to do when martial law happens in America. You will not be able to lift up a pistol. You will not be able to use your right hooks, your uppercuts, and your knees to the gut tactics. You're going to need the Lord Jesus Christ, because Jesus said, without me, you can do nothing. So if you think you're going to get through this, with your, throwing hand tactics and your karate and all that, you can give it up right now. Now, I'm not telling you not to defend yourself, but if you do not have the Lord Jesus Christ, you will not make it. This was an example to the world of the things that they're capable of and the things that they have that they're going to implement on the world. They will overtake the world when this stuff happens, right? When the seizure of resources finally goes to an upgraded scale, they're going to use this stuff. The New World Order is, I would say, it's here. They're just waiting on the right time to implement it worldwide. But America, this is not an exercise of power for you. This is the power they're going to use against you. Now, again, these were super soldiers that jumped out of 8 airplanes, right? 8 helicopters, whatever it was. And they only used 20 to take down hundreds. Ladies and gentlemen, wake up. Because Daniel chapter 2 verse 43 says, and they shall mix themselves with the seed of men. As miry clay is mixed with iron, not mixed with iron, this is what's happening. Now I'm going to show you something. For example, brains boosted with microchips, right? Microchips, which allows telepathic communication. Bionic eye with built-in camera and augmented reality vision. Super hearing to tune into things impossible for unaugmented humans to hear. Implanted chip to monitor health real time, which will be beamed back to HQ. Enhanced strength using robotics and drugs to lift an extra 100 kilograms. Robot legs to allow climbing, difficult terrain, and carrying heavy loads. This is what you're seeing. This is what you're seeing, and this is what you're about to see. Jesus said, expose them.